Guys, look, I'd like to apologize. The Wi-Fi, for whatever reason, just literally keeps dropping in and out. This time, the broadcast just decided to stop, so don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna get it fixed for next week because this is just unacceptable. To break professionalism for like 5 seconds, Xfinity sucks. That could be a lot more worse. That's literally all I'm gonna say. That is really, really sad. Anyway, back to the action. Bro Wilson still in 4th, Penske, and then Road King still trying to catch up, but Road King playing the short game here, just playing the patient game. Yeah, 149. Camel's going to be closing in. Question is, will he have enough time to do so? And if so, it's going to be one heck of a comeback as well. So Road King really, really pushing. He's able to get into that 1 second mark, which I think he upped his ERS just for that. And he's going to try to close in the gap, trying to get in that top 5. Can't close in the gap just a little bit more. Trying to set himself up for an overtaking opportunity down the line, and he does. Gets within about half a second or so. Downshifting to help the car rotate. Yeah, Penske really locking up the front tires. Just this tire wear must not be so good right now. So. As Road King does eventually get around him. And he gets it done. Again, Camel still trying to close in now, 37.5 seconds down from the leader. It's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close to see what he can do. Yeah, 149.787. Let's see. Incidents. Yes. Alright, so we're going to take a look at who has how many penalties. So, looks like Lucky Mouse only having the 3 second warning penalty, but he's also got another warning on lap 14 as well. Take a look at Camel. He has got multiple warnings. He's got a total of 6 seconds, so if he wants to win, he's going to have to finish ahead of Lucky Mouse by 3 seconds, so kind of add on to that. Potts, he's been running fairly clean, only getting a 3 second penalty, so if he stays within 3 seconds of Camel, he will be able to get that position in front of him. Taking a look at Bro Wilson, clean race, only 1 warning so far, so great on him. He's been running consistently and holding off the 2 cars behind him. Road King with 6 seconds worth of penalties as well. Penske just getting his 3 second penalty on lap 16. So if he can stay within 6 seconds of, 3 seconds behind Road King, should be good to go. Blitz, again another 3 seconds. So everyone kind of getting their penalties out of the way early because just figuring out their car. DJ, 2 warnings. So he has been nabbed with a 10 second penalty for track cutting, I believe. So he is not looking too hot there in that department. Mark F1 on the verge of another 3 second penalty, adding to his total there. And then Spud, not looking too good, total of 9 seconds worth of penalties. So I know that if you do accumulate a certain amount of penalties, that you will get disqualified, but I'm pretty sure you can turn that feature off, which I'm sure that that Camel has done, but we will see. And we're starting to see Blitz kind of come into the fray here behind this train here led by Bro Wilson. But Road King on the attack now, trying to get into 4th position. Also a lap car in there. I believe that's going to be DJ in the mix. No, that's going to be Mark F1 in there. So Mark getting the blue flags. That's going to allow Blitz to get a little bit of draft help. And Penske fallen by the wayside. Once again, I think due to kind of tire wear there. So Potts on 11 laps on the soft, so he's going to be kind of the kind of test subject to see how long these softs will last in these conditions. My guess is probably, like I said, 13 to 15 laps or so. And the medium should be able to last another, I don't know, 6-7 laps after that maybe. So Bro Wilson may have set himself up for success here, actually, going on the hards, because he'll be able to go on for a long time, easily until the late 30s. Then you can pit in for softs and really start setting some fast times to catch up for those positions lost. Blitz on the attack as we just switched over. Blitz getting the pass done on the inside. So Penske was looking good, but his tire management hasn't been looking good. Continuing to lock up the tires, just absolutely killing the tires. And what's causing that lockup is churning while braking. So I'm pretty sure that these drivers are running without ABS. ABS pretty much allows you to turn the wheel and brake at the same time. It's called assisted braking system, something along those lines. But with that, you sacrifice brake power in order to do so. So that's what happens is, say if you're turning right, your right wheel will lock up as you're braking because the car's trying to turn right and brake at the same time. And if it doesn't have that system, that's just not going to work. And then same with the left side. Turn left and braking, the left tire is going to lock up. So going to have to be careful with that, as a lot of the kind of hard braking corners are right-hand corners actually. So really kind of just wearing the right front tire down. So he's going to have to be careful. An easy way to do that is to decrease your brake bias, make it more even. Maybe have it about 54%. So 54% of the brake power going to the fronts and the rest... No, I'm sorry. Yes, that's correct. Like 52, 54 going to the front and the rest of it going to the rear. 46, 40% going to the rear. So that will help drivers who aren't too comfortable with driving without ABS or just beginning to kind of accumulate. And then, as you get more comfortable, as you get better with the car, you can increase it and use it to your advantage. Definitely the hardest things to do from switching from ABS to no ABS is kind of stopping that habit, because it is ultimately a bad habit to even start in the beginning. But everyone's gonna have some training wheels to break off before they ride the bike with two wheels. So Lucky Mouse snapped with another 3-second penalty, so that puts Camel and Lucky Mouse on the same kind of platform there. So it will be a battle for position, as Camel now 34 seconds down and closing. We're halfway through, so let's go and take a lap with the leader, and that's going to be Lucky Mouse 71. And let's go and crank it up. Enjoy. was your lap with the leader with Lucky Mouse. Looks like he was able to hold the same time to Camel. If not, he's actually kind of increasing it a little bit. So Potts went in to pit, so that's about, like I said, about 14-15 laps or so on the soft, so we can expect Penske and Blitz to be pitting fairly shortly as well. So Potts dropping down into 7th position with those mediums, but he'll be able to catch that right back up. For the time being, it is hards versus mediums. Road King trying to chase down Bro Wilson. But I think before Potts went in and pit, Penske not going into pit, so there you see the tire management. Penske came in about 4 laps later than Potts, and he has to pit around the same time. So that is it's pretty harsh. But Blitz doing a pretty good job. He should be able to stay out for another lap or so, but looks like that they should be able to remain on the mediums for the rest of the lap here. Or for the rest of the race, rather, excuse me. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that was just a lap car moving out of the way, which would have been Penske. Yep, he's moving out of the way for Lucky Mouse there. Road King pushing a little bit too wide there. So theoretically, if the mediums can go for about 22 laps, Road King has about 10 laps or so. He can go on the softs. Bro Wilson may actually chance it. He may stay out on hards. He may. Camel continuing to closing in. 32.2 seconds in closing. It's going to be close. Who's going to be the first one to budge coming into pit? Blitz going into the pits as well. Where's that going to put him out? I think Blitz might be able to go ahead and get out in front. Yes, he is out in front of Penske by a good long while as Lucky Mouse continuing to lap the cars. Again, locking up the tires, so being really hard on those mediums. If he's not careful, he may have to pit one more time before the race is up. Gotta treat these Pirelli F1 tires with such care, man. Camel set a new fast lap, 1:48.625 as he continues to close down the gap. I guess that Potts will still be able to come out in front of Bro Wilson, but it may be only by about 3 seconds or so. So I think it's going to be a pretty close race for them. Unless Bro Wilson decides to stay out. That's going to be about how well Bro Wilson can hold on to his hards. So it looks like that Camel is slowly closing. It looks like it's closing about a second a lap, actually, which isn't bad, but I think he might be just short. Unless the Lucky Mouse catches an unlucky break with the lap car, or just gets a little bit loose or something. So a little bit overcast. Yeah, it's very much overcast, especially getting, I mean, they're pretty much racing through a cloud as they head downhill. But it's starting to lighten up just a little bit. So expect those track temperatures to be going up, and that's going to allow for faster lap times, especially on fresh tires whenever they start coming in. King trying to get into that 1 second range. And looks like he'll be able to. Yes, he is in DRS range. So just really, really pushing. That's kind of actually what Potts needs to see, actually. As these two guys kind of battling with each other. Slow each other down. It's going to be close. I think Bro Wilson might be able to close. He's got a real life chance of getting on the podium here. Out of DRS. Wow, that was really quick. I mean, you're pretty much playing chess with your opponent, especially when, you know, adding ERS into the mix, because you don't know how much they're using it, and you don't know, and they don't know how much you're using it, if you're using overtake or not. So pretty interesting. A little bit of mental games here, but Roking kind of slipping by the wayside here a bit. King really dived down in there. He's got that bus stop nailed down, dialed down, whatever you want to say. He's working it, man. Kind of thinking, yeah, there shouldn't be any more rain coming. It's pretty muggy, it seems. A lot of moisture in the air for sure still. It's cool seeing these pack of guys. A couple weeks ago they ran at the historic spot of Frankishaw, and GT1 Panos is over at the Camel Premier Racing League on Wednesday nights. And it's pretty cool to kind of see him go from, you know, late 90s, early 2000s GT1s to modern day Formula One cars at modern day Spa. Really, really impressive. Oh, Road King going into the sand there, holds it though, but he's going to lose quite a bit momentum to Bro Wilson. DJ going into the pits at about 16 laps. Interesting. I think he might be able to switch over on hards, so we will see. Everyone will be finishing in the points here today. We're seeing Road King take Eau Rouge in 7th gear, but looks like he finally decided, let's try 8th. And it looks like it's worked out just fine, able to close in the gap just a little bit to Bro Wilson. The pit windows for the mediums should be opening up in about 3 to 5 laps time. Road King really pushing it, but how much has Bro Wilson has been saving up on the ERS? That's why. Road King has been pushing it. Bro Wilson hit with another 3-second time penalty. But here we go. Battle for, well, it looks like could potentially be the podium. Because Potts has actually been slipping back. He was 21 seconds behind, but he's falling back. So I don't know. Different strategies playing out, and actually Blitz on the attack now. So what's going on with Potts? No overtaking there. Close though. So let's see what Blitz and Potts have. Trying to see here. Blitz on slightly fresher tires. Potts really kind of falling down. Mark going into the pits with 20 laps on the mediums. And can Blitz make the pass? No, decides to dive right back in as we go back up to P4. Third and fourth place battle. This has been, oh, Road King it a little bit too loose there. Oof. Good save by Road King. Let's go down to Blitz and Potts. Camel has closed in quite a bit now. 27 seconds down. It's possible. Jesus, this is gonna be close. It's going to come down to the last couple laps. 15 laps to go. So Camel's going to have to make up more than a second a lap. About 1 3/4, like 1.75 seconds a lap. So nearly 2 seconds a lap. If he wants to close in that distance. So know what's going on with Potts is maybe he's just not used to the medium. It's going to take him a little bit to kind of figure it out. Can Blitz get it done right on cue? And there he goes. Getting the position done and overtaken. The Blitz should just be able just to ride off into the sunset. Potts just having a hard time with the mediums. And I feel for him. You know, you get so accustomed to soft compound tires and then you switch up just one compound harder, the mediums, and it just, you have to switch up your driving style, and it just kind of throws you off just a little bit. Road King nabbed with a 3-second time penalty, so don't know about all of that. Went about 5 laps to go. We'll go ahead and take a look at who has what. Potts with a 3-second time penalty. If you've never seen a wall approach 200 miles an hour, well, then that'd be weird. But Bro Wilson has been essentially moving the wall. He has kept Road King at bay. Maybe using a little bit of oil slick from time to time, it seems, to throw Road King off. But I think this might be Road King's opportunity. Can he get up into P3 right now? He's got it. Nope, not quite. We saw Bro Wilson go pushed a little bit wide out of El Rouge there. But Bro Wilson actually set a purple sector 1. Going through the Kennel straight there, so that's quite impressive. Camel going into pit, so 21 laps on the mediums. And what is he going to do? He's got about 13 laps to go. Is he going to throw in the softs? He's going to throw in the softs. So that's going to be the strat here. Yellow flag in sector 3, that's going to be Spud. So is Road King going to do the same? Bro Wilson holding the inside line. Road King trying to go the over and under. Side by side racing. Oh, Bro Wilson getting the better traction coming out of the last corner. Really pushing it, but Road King's got to be careful because his mediums, I'm sure, are just chewed up. So remember, Camel is about 26, 25 seconds down. Let's see how fast he can catch up on those softs. And seeing that, I'm pretty sure Lucky Mouse is like, crap, now I got to pit for softs. In the DRS, yep, Lucky Mouse is in the pit, so let's see how far Camel can catch up. Trying to do a little bit of an undercut on Lucky Mouse. It's going to be close, but until then, here's a great battle. Again, this is more likely going to be for the podium. Oh, Road King, yep. Carrying a lot of that momentum. Car kind of like skipped across the pavement, it seems. I don't know. I think if Bro can manage his hards, he will be good. It's gonna be close. I'm sure it's gonna be close. And Camel was able to close the gap by about 3 seconds. About 2 to 3 seconds, it seems. So he's made his job a little bit easier, but he's going to have to pick up the pace. Like, really, really bad. Well, Road King, is he going to try again on the inside? He does. He dives down. Bro Wilson's going to give him the space. And Road King finally getting the pass done on Bro Wilson. Trying so hard, and he's going to get DRS, but he doesn't even realize it. But he's going to have to pit shortly anyway for the next couple of laps, so all that for nothing. Now Bro Wilson, he's going to have the DRS. Bro Wilson getting around Road King again. So all that for nothing. Side by side racing around Pohun. Sorry, my wife had to show me something. So stupid. I'm sorry. 146 from the Camel. 11 laps to go. Now, if he wants to make up the time, he is going to have to put in about 2 seconds a lap. Road King's got to be careful, man, because you can rupture a tire. Oof. No. Oh my gosh. Road King staying out again. Still staying out. What is he doing? Is he hoping for Bro Wilson to go in and pit? Because that's not going to be happening for like another 5 laps or so, I think. Laps to go, and these guys are still battling. Here comes Road King. Bro Wilson taking the inside line, making Road King go around the long way, getting it done. Lucky Mouse with a 3-second time penalty. I believe that puts him up to 9. Road King going way too far, just decapitates the corner there. Wow. That wasn't even a little bit. They just straight up just like, nope. So he's going to run wide. I think he's going to give up the time gained. Yeah, he is. Oh, got to be careful getting off that green, slippery kind of turf. Laps to go. Lucky Mouse might be in the clear, actually. But really, Camel just has to make up 17 seconds now. I'm sorry, 18 seconds now, really. If he's able to finish within 3 seconds, he should be good. Bro Wilson holding the inside line. But doing this is making Bro Wilson use up more of his tire wear and the hards, so he's going to have to probably pit around the same time. Kudos to Road King for really using as much life in those mediums as possible. I mean, just really going for it. Camel now within 20.5 seconds. It's closing fast. It's coming down. Laps. Here comes Road King. He's gonna put in for softs, and he's gonna start making some time. That was a great pit stop time from his team there. And where's Blitz going to come out of this? Blitz is actually going to pass Road King. But Road King should be able to pass him no problem, actually. It's going to be close. It's going to be a drag race out of the pits, and he's off. Road King, he's going to be setting some bangers, but now he's 22 seconds down from Bro Wilson. So if Bro can hold on for another 8 laps, if he can hold on for another 8 laps, that will be absolutely amazing. So now that we have a little break in the action, let's go and take a look and see who has what and how many penalties. So Loki Mouse with a total of 9 seconds. Camel with a total of 6. Bro Wilson, clean race. Oh, nope. With 3, on the verge of 6 seconds. Blitz with 12 seconds worth of penalties. Road King with 15 seconds worth of penalties. Potts with only 6 seconds. Potts running a really clean race. He actually might be able to get the jump on Road King for P5. Penske with 6 as well. DJ as far as 6 plus I think another 10-second time penalty for cutting. Then we have Mark with 9, and then Spud with 12. So Camel still so Road King has multiple time penalties, and not looking too good for him. He's really gonna have to finish ahead, like way ahead of the other people. But if he can still overtake, that's still gonna be one awesome feat. So Camel technically only has to make up 15 seconds to get to finish on top of the podium. But can he get it done? Road King used up all of his ERS. Man, I really wish they would display the time penalties that everyone has. Make my life a lot easier. And it'd be close. But I think Bro's gonna stay out. Let's go and switch gears. Let's go and take a look at, we have a battle for 9th and 10th here. This is for Mark and Spud. The sun has come out. Should see faster lap times, I think. At least faster overall lap times. And Road King on the attack. Going around Pujon, getting the, or I'm sorry, Blanchimont getting the pass done. Now Road King's rib to Bro Wilson. Let's see Blitz locking up there, but if Blitz can stay within a good chunk, he will actually be able to get the position. Spud getting around Mark. Spud on 28 lap old mediums. So I think he might just, for the heck of it, just stay out and try to finish it. 5 laps to go. Make that, yeah, 5 laps to go. Don't think the Camel will be able to catch up. Got 3 seconds worth of penalties, so he's got to catch up 14 seconds and 5 laps. It's about 3 seconds a lap. All Lucky Mouse just has to do is just run it smooth. An unfortunate error on Camel's part that we were unable to see due to technical issues has really cost Camel a victory here tonight. I see Road King just trying to just open up the gap there. It's still going to be really impressive if Road King can catch him, can catch Bro. I don't know if your crew chief tells you if the person behind you's got a penalty or not. If that's the case, if Bro does catch up, just kind of just let him on by. Blitz pulling off. Oh, huge shunt. What happened there? That's going to be, wow. It's a big old yikes there. I think he was just trying to correct it and just lost it. Well, that's going to help Road King. Yeah, that's going to help Road King a lot, actually, with as many time penalties as he does. I think he has 15 seconds. Maybe even 18, I think. Yeah, he's just pushing wide. He's using a lot more of the track there. Four laps to go. Lucky Mouse with another 3-second time penalty. Oh boy. So that puts Lucky Mouse 6 seconds worth of time penalties behind Camel. So Camel just has to make up 9 seconds within 4 laps. He's got to be careful because those time penalties will add up quick. Three laps to go here at the Belgian Grand Prix. We follow Lucky Mouse around. Camel catching up to lap traffic. 2 lap cars in front of him. I'll make that 1 because Blitz going into the pit, so he's going to be losing some time and some positions. There's DJ letting him go by. Road King with another 3 seconds worth of penalties. Goodness gracious. Camel again still needs to make up 3 seconds within per lap if he wants to get into that nice safe spot. But Lucky Mouse is just fast enough to prevent that from happening. I mean, it's close. It's still rather like, it's now about 8.5 seconds he needs to make up. Another 5 laps and Camel will most definitely have it done. Coming up on 2 laps to go. Camel's pushing. He's using all of his ERS now. It's going to make up 7 seconds within 2 laps. Using the overtake just as much as possible, down to 6% ERS. Lucky Mouse got plenty more. At this point he's coasting. But Camel is pushing hard. With just 2 laps to go. Now just 6 seconds, but I don't think it, I mean, never say never in racing. I mean, he's doing his best to try to keep it clean to avoid from getting any more penalties. 1 lap to go. Camel's in a fast lap, 146.047. Camel is pushing, but it might be too little too late. As we're going to follow Lucky Mouse around, as we have no other battles going on for position. Ground poo home for the last time. That red gas icon down the bottom right of your screen, that just shows them that they're just low on fuel, but they're going to have enough gas to make it. All Lucky Mouse has to do is just keep it clean through Blanchimont for the last time, and he does so. And overtake. And Lucky Mouse counting his lucky stars. He's going to win the Belgian Grand Prix. And an admiral drive. That's not the correct word. An admirable drive from the Camel. Finishing just 4 seconds off of where he needed to be. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Potts coming in P5. DJ coming in 8th position. Here comes Blitz. In 6th position. It's going to follow Spud around. The time continues to wind down. I'm sure Some of these people are just really happy that it's over. Road King was able to close in just by about 4 seconds on track time, but those penalties are not going to be nice to him. So Spud finishing in P9, having a nice little battle with Mark there, and he's going to get it done. Stayed on the mediums for 33 laps. It was possible. And Bro Wilson, he's going to be getting on the bottom step of the podium. P3 for Bro Wilson. And then unfortunate for Road King, couldn't get the pass done on track, but it wouldn't have mattered, unfortunately. Driver of the day is Penske 212.22, started in 11th place and finished well enough. So onward to the podium ceremonies there. There is Lucky. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Papa. Oh my God. Camel, the state of your suit, mate. Oh my God. Well, congratulations to the podium. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Congratulations to the podium winners. Bro Wilson, amazing drive. There you see all the time penalties. Road King with 18 seconds worth of time penalties. So let's go and grab Lucky Mouse, Bro Wilson, and Camel into the party chat here. Hello, give me one. Can you actually invite a Lucky Mouse up here? I don't think I have him as a friend. Oh, all right, that works then. All right, so we are talking to the man who the game really should have gave driver of the day. Just unfortunate circumstances early on in the race. Got some front wing damage, and then just try to charge back and just finish 4 seconds off the mark. Camel, you ran a hard-fought race, just driving through the field like a madman, trying to catch up to Lucky Mouse there at the end, but couldn't get it done. But other than that, like, how was your race? How was the transition from inters over to your dry strategy that you had set there?
Well, one thing I'll say about this game, in the 2019 version, when the track went dry, it was dry. You know, you could go to slicks, you know, whichever compound you wanted, and you could just go out there and turn laps. You know, on this one, I noticed tonight when, you know, when the track dried, basically what happens, they tell you when you know it's dry enough for slick, they tell you the DRS zones are back available, so you know, well, it's dry enough for slicks. But when you get them on, it actually took about 6-7 laps before, you know, you could really lay the times down. So the track was still damp. I think that's a good change, but yeah, it was just a little tricky. Just kind of, you push a little bit, I think there for like 15 or 16 laps. Me, Lucky, and Blitz, we were just fastest lap each lap, back and forth, because, you know, the track was drying. But, you know, as far as the race goes, just, I kind of kicking myself overcorrect. I got a little loose coming up on Rouge and or Radion, I guess, but I just overcorrected. And if I hadn't tried to save it, I probably could have just slid wide. He'd have got by and I'd been okay. But I tried to correct it and lost it. So yeah, fought from there. Drove as hard as I could, just whatever I could do to put pressure on him. But I knew I wouldn't catch him without him making a mistake.
Yeah, and he was racking up the penalties pretty quick, and when I saw that he got another 3-second penalty, I was like, oh, this, you could actually have a chance if he messes up just a little bit, but just couldn't get it done. And yeah, I saw those changes too. I saw a lot of cars pushing wide. I saw Potts coming in. He was like one of the first drivers to put on softs, and it was very interesting to see that the track dynamic has gotten a lot better than compared to, like you said, last year's game and like the years before that. Because yeah, like once it was dry, it was dry. Like there was no like slickness of the water still left off the racing line. So it was actually really nice to see that, to see the drivers struggling from wet to dry conditions. But still, congrats on your second position finish, even though it was rather heartbreaking, but you still gave it one hell of a drive nonetheless. All right, let's go over to, yeah, no problem. Let's go over to P3, Mr. Bro Wilson Bro. I believe that you had the correct strategy. You went from inters to hards, and you just went all the way, man. You had an amazing battle with Road King, although that wouldn't have mattered in the end because he did have a total of 18 seconds worth of penalties. But nonetheless,
I didn't know he had that many.
Yes, he had a lot of penalties. Yeah, he had a lot of penalties, but I mean, you guys, and along with I think Penske it was getting in the mix as well. You guys just had an amazing battle. When you were battling with Road King for probably over half the race, it seemed, were you worried about your hard compounds just kind of just running out towards the end there?
No, I had the pit strategy set this off just in case there was a safety car. Once we got down to like 18 laps, I switched that to soft just in case. What I was doing is I had a lot of extra fuel, like almost 3 laps extra fuel. And I was generally, if I left it in regular fuel mode, I was gaining a couple tenths, a little bit each lap. So I was going up the straight. Basically, he would dive bomb so hard some of those corners, and he'd get real close to me getting through the bus stop. And I would just pour it on with fuel free and just strategically turning it on to high fuel and the ERS. Putting it to overtake, and I just kept working it lap after lap after lap after lap. And I finally gave up, let him by, he screwed up. And I passed him again under DRS, and then a couple laps later, I tapped out again, knowing he was going to have to stop again, and he screwed up again. I was like, geez, if I know you're going to screw up every time I let you by, I would have done it sooner. I would have just kept doing that. But yeah, I managed to hold off. It gave me a tire warning. These are going to start getting slippery, but actually tires felt pretty good through the end of the race. Plus, I was able to Sunday drive it the last 3 laps. Just be careful. But a little trouble at the start. I got pushed off, and it was really dicey. Getting on at lap 7, I could not get heat in the hards. It took me, I think, over 10 laps to get the tires even up to 180 degrees. It was just torture. I knew other people were struggling, but the mediums and softs and the apps, like 6 seconds more grip than I did. So I just struggled through there. I don't know what happened to Camel. I know I went by him. I was like, well, I'm 2 mile-hours faster than Camel. You're going to have to regroup and then get by me. When I passed him, I don't know what trouble he got into, but it's just it worked out. I could take care of my tires because I'm slow.
Yep, well, there you go. But yeah, it was, I mean, if you go back and watch stream, you can hear me say that this was like a chess match between you two, because yeah, I did see that even though, Road King would have it, he would have his ERS on overtake and he would have DRS, like you were still holding like the gap, and I'm just like, wow,
he's been running lower downforce too.
Maybe, yeah.
I was at like 2.6. He might have been a bit higher downforce because some of those corners, the bus stop.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, he was getting.
Yeah, he was getting really deep in there.
8 tenths through the bus stop alone.
Yeah, But I mean, your strategy worked out, give you a bottom step of the podium, and couldn't ask for more about that. So congratulations on your podium run, and we'll hopefully to see you next Monday. And that's going to be it here on the Camel's Premier Racing League YouTube channel. I am the Zebra signing off for tonight, and we will see you Wednesday night for some Project Cars 2 action. Take care, everyone.